Hi there, this is Madhusudan Rao, Oracle Database Product Manager. Welcome to our Oracle Database 23 AI series. In this video, we will see various features of Data Studio, how we can work with that. For example, Data Modeler, JSON collections, and ORDS. Log into Database Actions and you can click on Data Modeler. You can change users or select the database user that you want to create a database diagram. In this case, I'm selecting a doc user. It has a couple of tables already created. Just drag and drop it on diagram canvas. You can see an ER diagram has been created. Save the diagram. You can preview the DDL or you can update the DDL. You can see the column names and the data type. If you want, you can make changes here. Now let us see how we can create JSON collection and add documents to this collection. Select the JSON under Database Actions. Start with the collection name. Provide the name for your collection. I am providing the name as say address book collection. Click on create. Now once you have a collection ready, you can add documents to this. And this has to be a valid JSON document. Here you can see an example with the name, age, address, and what the person drinks. And the address itself has street, cities, zip, and state. You can add few more documents. I have taken an example of another document with two different people. It's like a typical two records that you have in a common database table. So if you want to query, for example, name:JSON and run the query, this shows you the first record or the first document. And similarly, you can change the name parameter to say Madhu and you can see the second document. Please note that address:1.state if you want to query based on the inner loop, or address, use star notation there. Address open bracket star.state:CA and you will get that record corresponding a JSON document. And since the table has already been created, you can also open the SQL worksheet and run a typical SQL query. That is, here select star from the address book collection, and you can see the data in JSON format. You can also notice that _ID has been added, which is like a unique document ID. Click on the eye icon and you can view the JSON document. If you look at the select star from address book collection, the data that is displayed doesn't look pretty. So what you can do is change the SQL query a little bit, and you can say select JSON_serialize open data pretty close bracket from the same address book collection table. What it will do is when you run the query, the data that is displayed will look better formatted. Similarly, you can add conditions here. Observe that where_JSON value, where you're passing the data parameter, and the $name is equal to say Madhu. And this where condition is important. You will be using it a lot. This just shows the first record. This one has a different condition where the address.state is equal to K. This is very handy JSON SQL commands that would be very useful if you are working with JSON type of data. Now let us look into ORDS, which is a part of Database Data Studio. From the Database Actions menu, log into Oracle Apex. You can see Oracle Apex Workspace. Under SQL Workshop, access RESTful Services. Here you can check whether sample schema has already been installed or not. If not, then you can easily install sample schema. This will create modules, and below that you can see REST services with get, post, put, all different operations, like the one that you're seeing is a get operation. You can also use REST under database actions to do the same thing and create auto REST services from different tables. You might need to change the database user to see the table that you want to REST enable. Like here you can see the HR schema is enabled. Now you can also view the various other options that are available under RESTful services. You can set up whether you want these services to be authorized or not. These sort of configurations you can create a REST module either from this user interface, that is under database action, or if you already have Oracle Apex environment, you can go and create the same module there as well. It depends upon your environment available and configurations. Here for example, I'm creating a shops module, and under module you can create a template, and under template you create handlers. For example, if this is a get method, the source type is a collection, and the collection source itself is a SQL query, that is select star from shops table, and click on create. You can easily test this with a REST URL. You can open this with a browser like Firefox and check the records displayed. You can check other examples under HR schema. For example, the one with get employees by ID, where if you see the URI, it has got employees/:ID, where ID is a parameter that is passed for the get operation. And look at the source, select star from table, where emp ID equals :ID. And similarly, a put operation that is used to update that particular record. These are marked as input parameters that you can pass it through the browser or a REST API client like Postman or any other client, maybe even a VS Code client can be used. Thank you and have a great day.